is your first time in the Maritimes, right?
Yeah, I think.
So, do you have time to look around, visit the local scene kind of thing, or was it straight to business?
I looked around from the bus to here, which was about 10.5 feet. So
you saw everything.
I saw everything. So I buying a house here, some property off the street.
Well, it's actually a pretty great town, so if you have a chance to visit it later, you should. Your drum kit, man, is that shit stock or was it designed by Stephen Hawking? Because that shit is fucking crazy, man.
I never got that reference. It's good. Make him skate for it. Yeah, I don't like normal. Yeah, I don't like normal stuff too much. So kind of weird. So nothing could be like straight. You know, occasionally. That was buddy in LA that he designed his pages for everybody. It's like, let me do something like that. It's so 80s. I don't want to do 80s kids. Trust me, I'm going to make a badass. And so he gave me that. And that doesn't stop.
No, it's badass. The first thing I noticed was like, holy crap, that looks insane. It's awesome.
I used to make fun of guys with kids that big, but it's just, you know, and Jonathan keeps saying, you should put another cymbal over there, put another one over there. No, it's like 22 cymbals and 9 drums.
Yeah, 22 is a lot.
I have to hit everything at least once or my tech tails go down. So if no one hits it. I went for Tom the other day, like I said, I was like, where is it? He's like, you never hit it before shows, I took it down.
So did you have more than 22 cymbals at one point and you took it away?
This is about the max I've ever had, yeah, because it's, well, yeah, it's just like little, you know, effect stuff, you know.
Cowbell.
Yeah.
So, do you have any rituals before you go on stage? And if not, do you want one?
Yeah. We eat small kittens. I mean, we warm up and stretch. We're not 22 anymore, so we gotta like stretch the bones. And but we're just like Monk cranks music in here, and I hit a drum pad. I like to do laps because it like gets the blood flowing. We don't exactly have love ballads in this band, so it's on fire from the get go. So
nice. So you played with David Lee Roth. What the fuck was that shit like?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. That was 8 great years, man. He's no one's like him on the planet.
No.
So, I mean, you can't. He's so egotistical and he knows it and he loves it. That's what I love about it. He's just like, of course, I'm the best frontman on the planet and no one bow down to me. So, but I call it the school of Roth because it was like, he would totally just, I thought I knew a lot about the business and then I got in his band. Having David Lee Roth as your lead singer and having as your roommate on the bus.
Yeah.
2 totally different things. Yeah,
different personalities.
Oh my God. Like it's I love the guy to death, but man,
Rough go.
a little rough at times. But you know, like I said, he taught me a lot. I got to tour the planet with the guy. And, you know, as a kid, I'm in my underwear playing, you know, Hot for Teacher when I was 13 on a big farm in Pittsburgh. Never thought I'd meet the guy, let alone be in a band headlining festivals and opening up with Hot for Teacher.
Man, that's great, dude. That's awesome.
Korn is known for their originality. I mean, they have an original sound. They do everything's always original. Look at the Unplugged; that was insane.
Yeah.
And then not long ago, you guys did a big show in the cornfield, and then you played it free online for your fans to watch, which was insane.
Well, we spelled it with a K though. It wasn't just a cornfield.
Yeah. And
Edit that out.
Oh, this is live.
So I feel like Korn is always like working on something huge. You guys have something in the works right now?
Always. I mean, we're always writing. And right when we get home, it's funny. Like just this tour. It was Connecticut last night for a 4-month tour, and of course, we're all going home to see our families and everything, of course. But it's like, John, okay, we're back to the studio. How many days you need here? Oh my. I don't know, a couple, you know, so we're always just heading back in and always writing stuff. Like that crop circle thing might come out. There's no date yet, but it's going to come out. And, that was insane. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, they did. Well, you guys streamed it live on MySpace, and I watched it, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
Whose idea was that?
The management's actually, they've always wanted to do something like a live at Pompeii, the Pink Floyd thing, you know, and just the helicopters. And it was weird though. It was like our crew almost quit. I can't believe I still had a drum tech because it was like 118 in this screeching hot, and they had to push all the gear out in the middle of the field, and all the plywood would get jammed, and they were making up swear words. I don't think there was enough 4-letter words in the book, but they come out good. And still here.
So you also play with Jonathan Davis and SFA, right?
I started to. I did the last couple of live shows with them, and I played on a lot of solo records. Man, what a blast! That's still fun. I mean, Shankar on violin, and Miles Mosley, the upright bass player, Zach from Korn playing keys, and Shane Gibson, the ex-guitar player. I mean, man, it's just what a band, you know.
Do we expect an album coming out this year?
I don't know, man. It's just like it's so hard. Everybody's main focus is obviously Korn, you know, and Monkey's got a great side band called Fear in the Nervous System. Cody's actually Stillwell is actually opening on this tour, so they're promoting that. Where I actually have I'm a writer, I'm a guitar hack, I have a bunch of music I'm doing, so we're always just working on stuff. I don't know when it's going to come out yet. It's weird, you know.
But it's in the work, right?
It's definitely in the works, yeah.
I got a question for you. What was it like to work on Repo the Genetic Opera, man? That must have been an amazing experience.
Firing some deep stuff there. You know what? Did you see the movie?
Oh yeah.
Wacky, huh?
It was. Yeah,
it's either you get it or you don't. Huh? Like a lot of people are like, what? I waste my time watching it. And then like some people, there's a cult following. It's like kind of the Rocky Horror Picture thing. Yeah. I went to one of the premieres and all the people dressed up like the characters in the movie. I'm like, I had no idea it could be that big or whatever. But I love challenging stuff. Like one of my things is I don't like predictable. Like okay, I used to be a session guy, putting on a lot of people's records and whatever. And I always like people to give me this crazy ass music to play. I'm like, I can do this. I can get my head around it. And like so, Repo, they're like, man, we're going to do this in certain parts because it's just too much stuff. I'm like, bring it on, give it to me, you know. Yeah. And Yoshiki, famous Japanese composer, we did it at his studio in LA. And my God, like the charts were insane because they're singing and there's all these like dramatic parts. And I love watching movie stuff go by and playing to it because of the dynamics and all that. Right. So I'm not just a metal drummer. Yeah. But it's like that movie was just like, okay, it's going to slow down here, it's going to speed up, it's going to and what a blast. I put on most of it. There's a couple other drummers on there, Tommy Confess, he's on a couple of tracks, Stephen Perkins from Jane's Addiction. Right.
Didn't that have the biggest score in like a movie history or something like that? Like the biggest soundtracks or something like that?
I don't know if it broke any records, but there's a lot, for sure.
I heard you guys were filming a video, actually. You guys came from St. John's. I heard you guys were filming a video of a skate park. What was that about?
That was insane. We invited some fans. We announced on the radio, Philly has a bass album coming out called Basically. And basically just him, basically, can't stop saying that word. We just let like backstage like this, have a couple wires, and like, hey man, roll tape, I got this idea. And Q, his singer from Stillwell, was engineering all this stuff. Anyway, he has a whole, 18 songs in the can? Yeah. It's insane. Like, and I played on a couple, just back here, bring like 2 drums, 2 microphones, so ghetto, set it up, and it's actually on the record like that. So it's just him having fun playing like Latin to hip hop to funk to whatever, you know. Nice. So one of the songs, Sebastien, our tour promoter in the, media, he said, hey, we should just go to the skate park, invite a bunch of fans from the radio, and whoever wants to come down and be in the video. Yeah. So that's what we did to help come out, kind of promote it. And about 150, almost 200 kids showed up. They're all in things. It's funny because it was so ghetto. We had to back a car up and play the playback in the car. So you couldn't hear it. And then Q's like, everyone bounce up and down like you're having a good time. So everybody's like totally out of safety. Don't rhythm to bother. I'm like, but it's come out way cooler than we thought. Yeah, nice. As we're doing, I'm like, this is the stupidest thing ever. And then I watched some of the playback. I'm like, that's badass.
Nice.
Yeah. So
cool. How important is it to have the perfect drum tech, and how hard is it to find them?
That's an interesting. I never got asked that before. I got my bro Abel Vallejo, named Catfish with a K, of course. He is a good buddy of mine, and he's been in a million bands in LA, and a really good drummer. So sometimes it's kind of scary having a bro that's a good drummer as you talk, because ultimately they want to be playing. They don't want to be setting your crap up. So you might kid, so.
You must be happy somebody's setting that up for you. Holy crap.
Thank God. I probably played for free just to play. But he's awesome, but it's like, and he's a bro. It's like, I told him when we first got this gig, I'm like, man, you don't want to set, because in the heat of the moment when stuff goes wrong, there's a lot going on where it's shows, but so I start throwing stuff, I'm yelling, I'm screaming. He's awesome, man. Like, there's nothing ever goes wrong. He's on it. You know what I mean? So I've had some bad texts in the past where I was just like, nothing against them, but like, you gotta be quick. You gotta be on your mark. You have to kind of think what the drummer's thinking. Like, I'll go to his cymbal and it's almost and he'll feel it. So he'll go up around the kid and already adjusted and tighten it up. I'm like, man,
That's awesome.
yeah. So stuff like that's like, valuable. Love you, catfish. Don't quit, bastard. Come find you.
I have to ask, you guys being on the road for so long, you guys must have some crazy little adventures that happens to you all the time. Care to share one or two, or?
Something always happens. Every day. I don't know. This is a G rated.
No.
Watch the show, man.
Like you said, jackass.
Anything goes.
Triple X rated.
Nothing crazy. I mean, it's, there's always like some bus thing happens, or like somebody gets stuck at the border. It's never a dull moment. Like you always think like it's boring to 10-hour drive. Something always happens. This drum take his oil spotted and left behind. Sometimes you think everybody's on the bus when you leave. And
So that was like the bad hole. Where the fuck's the bus?
it happens. It definitely happens.
Cool. Well, thanks for doing the interview.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Cool. This
Thanks
is
a lot, man.
Metal Off Media, Ray from Korn.
Yeah!